Was this just one game, or was this a big missed opportunity for the Rangers to take game one?
I think it's a big missed opportunity. Anytime you have a chance to go up in a series, and we've seen it play out, the numbers, the team that wins the first game in a series wins more often than the other club. No matter how well the Rangers may have played through two periods, no matter how happy Gerard Gallant may have been with his team and the way they performed, they scored one goal. And they did it against a team, to me, in Carolina that's just so tight defensively and plays as a unit. It's a different team than Pittsburgh. New York's not going to be able to score their way out of this series. They need to be able to perform at both ends of the ice and in the neutral zone, Frank. And the third period, to me, was really concerning for the Rangers. I thought they were a total no-show. Four shots on goal. They never seemed to get any mojo going. And this game was really played 5-on-5, Frank. So the Rangers have to be able to do it themselves with their speed, with help from the back end. And that's something that I clued in on last night, was that you look at Trua, who played over 28 minutes of 5-on-5 hockey. Keandre Miller's over 25, and even Fox at 22 and a half. Like, I think the Rangers are going to have to spread that load out a little bit more amongst their D and trust their D if they're going to be able to have the energy to compete late in a game against the Hurricanes. And we saw how that played out in overtime.
Yeah, I agree with you in that they certainly should have been able to close that game out. But I tend to think that it was more of just one game for the Rangers, because you look at the way the first two periods unfolded, they really had the upper hand for large stretches of it, and they were able to do that, generate more consistent pressure around Antti Ranta and the Hurricanes net, certainly than they were able to do at any period through the first half of their series against the Pittsburgh Penguins. It sort of looked like they picked up a little bit where they left off, and they were able to do all that, Mike, on a night where their first line had absolutely gotten caved in at even strength, where Mika Zibanejad and Chris Kreider, that whole group, they really struggled to get anything going. And, the fact that they were still in that game, still close, to me, I think bodes well for them, at least as the series moves on. A game that they should have closed out, but still, for a team that had so many comebacks in the last series, that I don't know that you can certainly say at any point that the Rangers are going to be out of it against this Carolina team.
Yeah, and you hope that they don't have a big emotional downfall from even Capo Caco missing the net in the third period. I mean, like, wide open game on the line. And this could have put it all away for the Rangers if it goes in. And you hope that that just doesn't play, right? It doesn't turn into what if, coulda, shoulda, woulda type of things. Put your head down, keep playing. They had a good game from Shesterkin. They'll need more than that. The Rangers are definitely in this, but I wonder if this game doesn't come back to bite them, Frank.
Yeah, Mike, we've seen so many games, all season long and in the playoffs. Team misses empty net, other team capitalizes. Garnet Hathaway with the Washington Capitals in that series against the Panthers, they were
Mm-hmm.
that close to closing out that game, and the Panthers ended up winning in overtime.